It's no secret that Fort Collins is not only rated one of the top best cities in Colorado to live, but the nation as well. Today I'm going to go over the 6 top things about Fort Collins so you can better understand why people love it here so much. Let's get into it.
Let's go!
Number 1, cleanliness and safety. Fort Collins is definitely clean. If you have ever visited here or been here, you can just see it in the streets when you walk downtown. The city works really hard keeping the entire city clean as well as the downtown. If you're ever in the downtown area, you'll notice the sidewalks are usually in really great shape. We street sweep most of our streets here. There's rarely any trash overflowing in any of the trash cans. It just really creates a pleasant experience for not only residents but tourists as well. Our cleanliness even goes as far as our drinking water. Our drinking water in Fort Collins consistently surpasses state and federal regulations. Our waste management and waste treatment facilities are some of the best in the state as well. So we do really take pride here in our cleanliness. As far as crime goes, Fort Collins consistently ranks as one of the most peaceful cities to live in Colorado as well as the nation. Our crime rates are typically below the nation's average. Since 2008, our crime rates have actually decreased just about 19%, which is great. The police force continues to put initiatives in place to keep Fort Collins safe for all its residents. Number 2 is our downtown. Our downtown is definitely the heartbeat of the city and is actually famous. The Main Street in Disneyland is designed after the downtown Fort Collins, which is a fun fact. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been to Disneyland, you've seen the Main Street. I personally have never been. I've seen pictures, so I can see the resemblance. It is said to be designed after the downtown of Fort Collins, which is pretty cool. Aside from it being the inspiration for Disneyland's Main Street, our downtown Fort Collins is just so vibrant and full of life. It is the main place for all things local shops, local boutiques. We have restaurants, bars, rooftop patios. So whether you're looking for a date night or wanting to grab a quick bite to eat, you can find everything downtown, which is great. In addition, Fort Collins also hosts festivals, parades, live music. I was actually just at a festival this weekend called the FOCO Fall Fest. They had live vendors, live bands on 2 different stages, a bunch of food trucks, face painting for the kids, blow up castles. It was a really neat experience. A lot of people there, and things like that happen all the time here. Fort Collins is really great about putting on festivals. There's also Tour de Fat, which happens around downtown blocks. It's an annual bike parade. Everybody gets up. It's like an adult Halloween, but it's super fun. It starts early in the morning. They go up mountain on their bikes. Everybody's dressed up. Everybody's in their yard. It's really just a big party. It ends at New Belgium Brewing, live music, drinks, food, and fun for the family, which is great. In addition to all the festivals, downtown is just a great spot to be. It's really about community. We do a tree lighting festival here coming up in about a month, and there will be lights from mid-November to about late February. It's a famous thing for a lot of people around Colorado to come see. They light up the entire downtown. It just makes for a really great ambiance and just a fun thing to do with the kids. Our downtown has incredible landscaping in the summertime, not only just in planters, things like that, but they do these big flower pots almost on every corner, which is really incredible. They have big banana leaves. They actually keep them in the wintertime, so they just bring them out every spring, and they just get bigger and more beautiful each year, which is really cool. So around downtown, you'll see some of the most beautiful flowers in the city. They do a really good job of upkeeping these, as well as lights in the wintertime. When they take away all the flowers, you don't have to wait too long for something else to replace it. The city does put in lights mid-November. They light up the entire downtown. They wrap them around the trees, around the light posts. They string them along the roads, which is really cool, as well as the tree lighting ceremony, which is great for families and kids. So there's definitely something going on all the time downtown, which is great, and something to look forward to all year long. Number 3 is our school district. Fort Collins Primary School District is Poudre School District, PSD for short. The school district is truly fantastic. I personally grew up in this school district. I went to Warner Elementary, Preston Middle School, and Fossil Ridge High School, and can tell you that the academic programs as well as sports and other things are really great within not only these schools, but all of the schools in Fort Collins. What's great about Poudre School District is that it really tailors to different things within the different schools in the area. So whether you want to focus on sports and maybe doing collegiate sports or academics or even agriculture, different schools in the area definitely help develop different skills. having your kids be able to choose and go to different schools depending on what they want to focus on in their future is really great. Poudre School District has high academic performance. The graduation rate among students tends to be higher than the state average, as well as test scores tend to be higher in the double digits than the national average on things like SATs and other standardized tests. PSD also provides alternative schools and programs for students who maybe need non-traditional settings or do better in a different learning environment, have different needs. So whether your kids want to focus on sports or maybe they want to take college courses during high school to get college credit, there's something for everybody in PSD. You can look up the statistics. It's one of the best school districts in Colorado. Number 4 is Fort Collins' access to nature. Fort Collins is a hub for outdoor activities. Between the 280 plus miles of trails in the city, as well as the immediate access to state parks, natural areas, things like that, Fort Collins really has something for everybody in terms of outdoor activities. Some of Fort Collins' more popular natural areas include Horsetooth Reservoir, which is a 6.5 mile long reservoir on the west side of Fort Collins. It has over 25 miles of shoreline and allows recreational activities such as boating, people water ski, jet ski, wake surf, as well as camping, hiking. People kayak on the reservoir, as well as paddleboard and swim in designated areas along the shoreline. A short drive from the reservoir is Lory State Park, which is known for its trail systems. These trails are mainly hiking and biking trail systems, but they do go up into the foothills extensively and connect with Horsetooth Mountain open space and trail run in this area, but it is beautiful. There are just picnic tables as well as areas if hiking or biking isn't your thing, if you just want to enjoy the area. You have lake access through Lory State Park as well. They butt up right against each other. They are two different parks. One's a state park. Horsetooth, you have to have a different day pass to get in, but you can enjoy both from the state park, which is great. If hiking and biking aren't your thing, Lory State Park does offer day use areas as well as picnic tables and benches, so you can just go and enjoy the scenery, watch some wildlife, as well as have access to Horsetooth Reservoir, all within the backside of Lory State Park. There is truly something for everybody in Lory State Park, so check it out. Canyon is a short distance north and offers another whole host of activities. A lot of people sometimes drive the canyon. They go up there to camp. There's a lot of camping up the canyon, different campsites, but all along the river, which is great. Just north of State Park is Poudre Canyon, and Poudre Canyon hosts its own array of activities for local residents here, which is great. So while some people just drive the scenic highway up to the pass, a lot of people take advantage of the activities it offers. There's a generous amount of campsites up there, different campgrounds, which is great, as well as people go whitewater rafting. They just go swimming. Some people just float down the river. There is some rock climbing areas. There are a ton of hiking trails and biking trails up the canyon as well. In the wintertime, a lot of people do backcountry skiing and snowshoeing. There are scenic lakes up there, which are absolutely beautiful. There is a lot of fly fishing that goes on. I don't fly fish, but I see a lot of people fly fish when I drive by. I use Poudre Canyon a lot. I live up north in Fort Collins and there's quick access. I go in the summertime to take a reprieve from the heat. You gain elevation fairly quickly and let my dogs swim in the river. It's a great place. It tends to not be as crowded as other places, I think just because it's so expansive and there's so much to do up that way. It is one of Fort Collins' best natural areas, best ways to experience the outdoors, as well as just, again, if hiking and biking isn't really your thing, just drive up the canyon. Now, it's absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful, especially during the fall. Right now, there's all these beautiful fall colors. The aspens are turning bright gold, red. It's truly special, so you'll definitely have to check that out. Number 5 is breweries. Fort Collins consistently ranks among the top cities for beer lovers, and with over 20 craft breweries in the area, beer here is just a way of life. Beer! With Fort Collins producing nearly 70% of Colorado's craft brew, there's truly something for everybody. Whether you want to visit one of the big hitters like New Belgium Brewing or Odell's, which offer not only great beer but family fun, they offer beanbag toss. They usually have things to do during the day, a great area for kids, dogs. It's really just a big park space that they've really made into this great inviting area for community. Or you want to go somewhere smaller and maybe sip on a sour at Funkworks, which they specialize in sours, or Maxline Brewing, which has one of the best patios and often live music. I live near a brewery called Stodgy's, which is in northern Fort Collins. They have a really cool vibe, one of the biggest patios in Fort Collins, and is really dog friendly. They usually have food trucks there, so there is truly something for everybody. I don't drink a ton of beer.
Sure, whatever.
But I do really enjoy going to all of the different breweries, experiencing all of the different atmospheres and what they have to offer. It's just such a big social scene out here with all the breweries and what they're doing. It's really neat to see everybody's inspiration for what they want to do and how they've truly crafted their beer. And I could definitely do a video on just the best breweries in Fort Collins, so make sure you like, subscribe, or comment, letting me know if you'd like to see that video. Last but not least, number 6 on the best things about Fort Collins is the 300 plus days of sunshine we get here a year. Now, although we do have all seasons here in Colorado, we have a beautiful summer, a pretty mild fall, sometimes a snowy winter, and a just beautiful spring. We do get over 300 plus days of sunshine a year. So what this means is that even though it snows, the sun will come in, the storm will blow out fairly quickly, and the snow tends to melt unless we're going through some type of cold snap. Typically, even though there may be snow on the ground or the temperatures may be in the low 40s, the sun is still shining, the sky is still blue, and you can feel that sun on your skin, which is so nice. I love this because even though it does snow here in the winter, the sun will come and melt the snow, and I can consistently do my favorite activities throughout the winter. It's not uncommon for me to go ride my bike. We went golfing on New Year's last year. It's definitely one of the better things about Fort Collins, and it makes the winters a lot more bearable. The sun does come out, it does shine all winter long. The winters here are pretty mild, so yes, you may have to deal with snow on occasion, but if you can just handle the cold, you'll do just fine here. So there you have it, the 6 best things about Fort Collins. This list was super hard for me to narrow down. There are so many wonderful things about Fort Collins. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, or leave a comment below letting me know if you'd like me to do a deep dive into any of these 6 things. And if you are thinking about relocating to Colorado, my team and I would love to help you buy, sell, invest in any real estate here in the area. My contact information is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next video.